Hello and welcome to another channel update video. It is October 1st, which means, even though it does not feel like that at all, it means that we're 3/4 through the year. And that is really insane. I'm not quite at my spot yet, but I don't know. It's actually it's not cold, but it's definitely not warm out either. It's cool. I don't know. I think I had better weather last year. Well, it does look pretty nice again. But I'm pretty sure I was just wearing a shirt last October. Maybe not. I don't know. It's been a year. I don't remember. But I think it was warmer last year than it is this year. Definitely feels like September was on the cold side for sure. I feel like, in the last few years there's always been it got cold like at the end of August and then warmed up again a bit in September, but that didn't happen this year. It's kind of a cold month, comparatively speaking, which is interesting. Or maybe it isn't, who knows. Now we're here, now we're at the spot. Let's see, it's not a sit-in bird poop, if you can avoid it. Alright, I don't know, this is so hard to hold like this. I feel like this is pretty good, but I don't know, it's hard to hold it out like that, because it's a bit too heavy for that. Alright, so October. What did we do in the last quarter? Not much, I think. It doesn't feel like we did a lot. Views were good. I think we had about 20,000 views for 3 months, which is pretty solid. It's above average, I would say. Mostly carried by a really strong July again, and then August was a bit worse, I think, and then September picked up again a little. I don't know. Analytic stuff doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it seems to be the trend for sure that July is the strongest month in terms of view count for me. And just looking at like the stats page for that quarter compared to the last quarter, everything like lots of green arrows. There's lots of positive trends, I guess. Likes are up, dislikes are up, shares, all that stuff. Comments, I think, are a little bit down, but it's mostly because there was only one stream in the stats. I think with the stream yesterday we should be above, just slightly above, but yeah, comments should be up too, so it's like everything is green, which is nice. Subscribers, I think we went up by 42, I believe, something like that, so not quite 50. I can't hold it like that anymore, and if I hold it like this would be more, but then the camera is up here, and if I can't hold it on the other side as the microphone, I guess I don't know. This is not designed for filming yourself, I would say. Or maybe I'm just not good at it, that could be it too. So what did we play? We played a lot of Minecraft stuff, lots of bingo, Nobody Likes Newton, Golden Scar. What else did we do? Chunk Restore was a big thing, even though a short thing so far, but that's gonna be bigger. White Matrix. I don't know, I'm struggling. I can't remember like a big puzzle map. I don't think I've played any big puzzle maps this quarter. It's crazy. Other games, Ether 1 was really good. Very buggy in the Redux version, unfortunately, but a very good game nonetheless, I would say. I also played through Parallax, Cube, the Swapper. I'm probably forgetting something. Maybe not. Maybe not, I don't know. I think that's most of the other games. Puzzle games, and then there's been the Long Dark almost every other day. I think I missed like 2 or 3 now. Ugh, not great. And then one YouTube stream in June and one YouTube stream yesterday. So yeah, I don't know. And a bunch of Twitch streams, not a whole lot of Twitch streams, unfortunately. I've not been good about that at all, but what can you do, huh? We did finish the Witch from Horror, which was a lot of fun. You should definitely check that out. It was a very, very big long-term project. Lots of effort, lots of work put into that. And yeah. someone going? No, they're not going my way. I still don't, I don't know, I feel very self-conscious. Like, this is fine, there's no one here, but if there were someone coming this way, I don't know, I wouldn't be comfortable to keep filming. I don't know, it would be weird. I don't know why though. Like, I shouldn't care. I really shouldn't. I don't know. It's been a weird year somehow. I don't know. It feels very weird. It feels really short. It feels really short. It feels insanely short this year. And part of that is probably because I feel like, I don't know. Like, there was the whole thing at the end of last year, how terrible 2016 was with all the celebrity deaths and whatnot. I don't know, this year, I feel like this year is worse in a lot of ways. There's so much concerning stuff going on. I don't know if that mic picks it up, but there's some weird noise going on in that house back there. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear that door. If not, it was pointless to bring it up, but I felt the need to address it just in case it was recorded. But yeah, Trump kind of keeping everyone on edge, and then, you know, the hurricanes, and Puerto Rico still being in trouble right now, and the Catalonian independence referendum thing with the police stepping in and just beating up people. I don't know, lots of really concerning things going on. And then I guess, yeah, German elections, right-wing party making it in. And I guess, I mean, we're in Austria, we can't really talk too much in that regard, because our right-wing party is going to be much stronger than theirs. It looks like they'll finish second, maybe. I don't know. Looks like the Conservatives are going to win it. I don't even know when we're voting. Next week? In 2 weeks? It's not long. I think 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks. I don't know. It's in October. That I know. Ah man, it's gonna be a rough election. Definitely looks like a Conservative win is very, very likely, and the Social Democrats, they have a big scandal on their hands now. Some weird, shady, dirty campaigning thing with Facebook pages and stuff that was apparently paid for, and even like someone from the campaign worked on those Facebook pages. That, I don't know, it's a whole mess. It's really a disgrace. That's what it is. And so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a very frustrating time in terms of politics, I would say. Like, it doesn't seem like actual you know, political positions mean anything anymore. It's just, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Very rough. And I mean, there's always, like, I guess there's never been a zero chance of, you know, nuclear conflict, but it definitely feels like we're approaching, you know, a probability of nuclear war that is entirely not okay. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's been a weird 3 months. I don't know. Vacation was good. Oh man, that's a hard pivot there from nuclear conflict to vacation. But let's stick with it. Sure, why not? Vacation was good, and I was really motivated when I came back, and then all of that just fell flat. I don't know. August wasn't great, and then I don't know. September's been a bit better, but September has been really short. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm constantly running out of time. There's never enough time to do what I would like to do, and then, you know, real life stuff and family stuff and blah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's next for the channel. I don't know what we'll do for Advent this year. We'll do something. I feel like I have to do something. So we'll come up with something. Because we've done what, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 advent calendar things. We can't stop now, right? Right? Can we? I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Like, coming up with stuff for that is really not easy for me. I don't know. And I have this like, I don't know. I have these impossible expectations as well that I'm never able to meet. But it really makes planning things difficult. Because yeah, whatever. That's not your problem. That's mine, and I'll deal with it. Well, let's set some goals, I guess. I mean, I hope we're gonna reach 700 subscribers by the end of the year. We might not. We might be short by like 10, 20. Looking at the trends, but you know, those trends could always change. Obviously, just need one big map, and then that could be 50 subscribers in one video. So you never know. We'll keep playing Chunk Restore as those come out, those updates. And I'm trying to find other things to play with Kaleo. Maybe some, I don't know, I'm really hoping for like a mid-sized CTM would be nice. Something, you know, not like 50 episodes maybe, but like something that's 10, 15 episodes long. That would be very nice. I would really like that. And I don't know, puzzle maps. There's like, I think there's one I want to check out. There's one Minecraft maps that I haven't played yet. I'll keep playing Minecraft Bingo. I'll try to get more consistent with that too, because I've been pretty consistent. I think it's okay, but I'll try to stick with that as much as possible. Maybe it's been a suggestion to do some just break out random cards, and that I've been doing that off camera really, just to get a feel for the blackout more, because it's a different strategy really. If you go for, you know, if you play 25-minute seeds, you just don't go for stuff that's gonna take a long time, that's just gonna heal you one item, basically. So a lot of stuff where, you know, I need whatever, a desert for the cactus green. If there's only the cactus green in the desert, then it's not really worth it to go for that if it's not readily available. But if you go for the blackout, you know, you have to. So it's a different approach really. And I'm trying to find a better balance there. Also get a better feel for caving. It's really, I don't know, it's obviously it's hard to predict because you never know, the world is random, but yeah, I'm working on some fine-tuning there, and I can definitely do some YouTube videos with that too. I could also streaming it would be even easier. And as I said yesterday during the stream, I want to do some horror stuff this month. I don't know, just for fun. Like, my idea would be to stream Minecraft horror maps, because in my experience horror maps are kind of hit and miss. They're either pretty good or really bad, and I think that would work better in a stream setting where, you know, you check out the map for like whatever, half an hour, because some, you know, a lot of maps aren't really any longer than that. And if it's crap, we can have fun with, you know, the crappiness of the map. But I feel like I can't really do that as well in a video. I don't know. I could probably, but it would be a different approach. And then maybe, if there's demand at all, I could check out Outlast or Amnesia, which I both got for free over the years, but have never touched. So could be pretty scary. I don't know. I really don't know. Holding the camera like this is so much more, or the phone like this is so much more comfortable, but I feel like the shot is not as great because it's a little bit close. Like this would be so much better, but if I stretch my arm like this, I can't do that for 15 minutes. I really can't. It's just not strong enough. I need to do even lift, you know, that kind of thing. Go work out. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to tell you, unfortunately. I hope that will keep trending up, you know, just as a whole, not just in terms of YouTube. I hope that things are gonna be better on a global scale. That's, you know, maybe naive, but I don't know. I still think people can be pretty decent if you give them a chance. And yeah, that's it. I don't know. Did I mention the Long Dark? I did, right? I did. That's a fun game. just heard some crows back there. That's what reminded me of the long dark. It means that there's a deer carcass back there, right? Probably not. Not very likely here. So yeah. Next update is gonna be next year. That's insane. I don't know, this year has been so fast. I feel like time just keeps speeding up. It's really crazy. And I'll just try to be more present, I guess. I'm not really happy with my both, the activity on stream and on Twitch, and then activity on the Life in the Woods server, and just being more active in Discord, on Twitter and stuff. I feel like I've not been there enough. But I also feel like I just couldn't be for some, yeah, I don't want to be, I don't know. I always feel like if I'm like in a bad mood, I don't want to be a drag. And so I just like withdraw instead of, forcing my frustrations upon you on, those different channels. So yeah, whenever I'm, not as present as you're used to, that's probably why. But this is it. Let's not end on this note. Let's end on something more positive. I don't know. Can't think of anything though. Positivity is not easy to come by. Let's just look at the sky. Look at the sky. That's nice, isn't it? I wish it was a little bit warmer, just a few more degrees, like 5 more. I think it's actually a lot. I don't even know what the temperature is. It's just slightly. It's not comfortable sitting here. I wish I brought a jacket. I'll just go home now. I hope you're well. I hope you're still, okay with what this channel is. I don't really think it has changed all that much. I mean, all things change all the time, but the more they change, the more they stay the same. The Bon Jovi song, right? Offer. Let's just end it here. Right? Yeah, let's end it. So this is it. I'll see you in the new year. Maybe on location here. I hope maybe if there's some snow, I'll be on location here. But if there's no snow here, then this is not a nice place in winter. There's no snow. There's just nothing. It's just cold and miserable. And chances for snow here are not great. So maybe I'll go somewhere. I almost did last year for the New Year's channel update, but then I didn't. I did go to a place that had snow, and I thought about recording stuff there, but I didn't feel prepared. I didn't have the stats, and I feel like they're really, really important, even though they're not. That's it. For real now. Wow, I'm rambling. 19 minutes, closing in on 19 minutes. That's not good. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this rambly update video thing, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.